have taught you the art of Muay Thai and passed on the knowledge. Now, I ask you never to use it. Is that clear, Ting?
Yes, my master.
Oh, let's start at the beginning. Sorry to interrupt you. Where are we?
So we are basically in the Rec, in Lordship Lane, in Tottenham.
Right.
N17, I believe, or 22, I'm not sure. And basically at the back of me here is a bunch of Thai kickboxers, and a couple of boxers as well. And we basically didn't know each other. A couple of them have known each other for years, literally just two. And the rest of us were just literally walking through the park and see each other kind of training, happen to kind of do the same sort of arts of Muay Thai, and we just basically decided to all meet up here every Saturday and Sunday. It's been mostly Saturdays now at 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. depending. We also have like a WhatsApp group.
Fantastic. I mean, I noticed a great atmosphere as I was coming by. I mean, is this for everybody? Can anyone join, or is it just a private thing?
Absolutely anybody can join, and it's free as well.
Okay. Not much things free these days.
Nothing's free, and basically what we
You're going to use them as a punch bag.
Absolutely, yeah. What we ask in return is that we use you as a punch bag and beat the living daylights out of you. No, not really. But yeah, no, it's a great atmosphere. Yeah. And it just helps us kind of release endorphins.
Definitely.
And, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And we do have like one female member.
Okay.
You know, she's not here today. But it's not just exclusively for guys.
That's the next question. So
well.
Females are welcome. They won't feel intimidated.
Well.
They can join.
If you can come, Leo back here. He brings his son here as well sometimes.
Quick flash over there.
Leo is the other chap in the middle there. That, there's only two of us. They're like in our 40s.
Okay.
Yeah, he brings his kid here as well.
Great.
His kid does Muay Thai as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks for telling us the details. Let's talk a bit about yourself. I mean, how tall are you?
I'm actually 5'7",
5'7". And your weight?
At the moment, I'm 12.5 stones.
12.5 stones. Fighting weight?
Fighting weight will be, I would love it to be 12 or 11.5.
Okay.
But that would be some vigorous training, at the moment.
Fantastic. What's the benefits? I mean, obviously there are benefits. What's the benefits for you when you train, and how do you feel if you don't work out?
I think I've always been training. I've been sort of training some sort of press ups, sit ups, or whatever since the age of 6. Okay. 6, 7. My mother's Nigerian, my dad's Bajan. Okay. So I lived with my.
Shout out to Barbados.
Yep. Boy, man, we're here, man. We're here. Fly fish and cuckoo up in a place.
Fantastic, and that's a fantastic interpretation of
you know.
For those that don't know.
And unfortunately, I don't actually eat fish. I'm actually vegan.
Okay.
But that was a hard change of diet.
This is the next question. Your diet. You mentioned you're vegan. I mean, how did you find the transformation?
The transformation, I think, at first was really, really good.
Okay.
No, let me say. The second half of the transformation was really good. The first half was really bad because I was 13 stone and I lost like 2 stones drastically. Wow. I mean,
was that one of your targets? Or
no, that wasn't a target whatsoever. Okay. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my diet. I literally went from using, I stopped drinking milk anyway because I was lactose intolerant anyway. Okay.
And how did you go about that? Did you go to the doctor or did you?
No. Literally, like one of my favorite drinks before gym normally when I used to just be heavy in bodybuilding was Nourishment.
Okay, I know the drink well. Yes.
Strawberry.
Very dense. Very dense drink.
I feel for it right now just as I spoke about it, but I know it's bad for me.
It's a heavy drink.
Yeah, it's a heavy drink. Whenever I drank it, I was always, the sugar, carbs, whatever was in the drink, I was always pushing hard in a gym. Right. I felt great. But the downside of that was, when I get home, I was running to the toilet. And it was just
how'd your stomach going? Did it?
My stomach was just not the one.
Yeah, I can compensate with that.
Yeah, no, trust me. In terms of the rest of my diet, I think after I got rid of the whole feeling kind of.
So you just tried to experiment. You just say what was upsetting your stomach, and you just decided to ditch the Nourishment.
It out. What I actually did, I watched a documentary called, I can't remember the name of the documentary. It was a documentary on veganism and fighters.
Okay.
And I saw where fighters were recovering a lot quicker from a vegan diet. Okay. And what I noticed was, honestly, the vanity side of it, like the ego side of it, was amazing. I tell you why. Because what I noticed was, I shred so much weight or shed so much weight off that I would eat at any time of the day, any time of the night, whatever happened the next day, 6-pack.
Wow.
That's what I would notice straight away.
I think this is a good selling point for our viewers here straight away.
And another thing, one of the greatest selling points as well is like your sex life really improves.
Hang on, we've got some endorsement here. So this is obviously
honestly, man, honestly. So like,
in what way without going too blue?
Without going to blue movie. And basically, what it is, if you think about it, okay, in that documentary that I watched, what they did was they did an experiment where they put guys eating red meat, pork, and fish or something like that, and they tested their bloods. They took blood for them after their meals, and they shook it up, and they saw these little in this plasma. They saw these floaty kind of things, like oily kind of things from people who had chicken or whatever.
In their blood.
In their blood, in the plasma part of the blood, because so the blood was separated at the bottom, and the plasma was like a more yellowy or fluidy type color. It wasn't red. Yeah, so in that was like these just oils in a sense.
Okay, what did they attribute that to be?
So they basically attributed that to be either not organisms but certain fats, I guess, that was coming from the animal that was now in your system. And what that was basically doing was slowing down your system. It was slowing down your blood flow. It was slowing down the way the blood was moving through your body. And if you think about it, when we eat certain meats, say like you know, a cow's been prodded before it's killed or whatever, that fear factor, it seizes into the body of the animal. Yeah. And if you really look at it, if you research it, you actually see like there is some truth in it. Just think about it, you're now taking that in. Now, if you think about people who are aggressive, look at their diets. You will see that the aggressiveness is probably in their diets. Now, let's go back to the endorsement with the sex drive and whatnot. So when you basically think about it, now you've got more blood flowing through your body. You've got more blood that's going to flow to that member of your body.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Makes sense.
So it will appear that your member, your phallic, is a lot stronger. And your sex game is a lot longer as well. And this is not me trying to sell it or anything like that. These are things that I noticed.
By the way, we're not endorsing anything, but this is from your personal experience.
It's my personal experience. And it was something that I think after that, you slip. You go back, oh man, you get a craving for fish. You know? I never got a craving for chicken, and I never got a craving for...
So you actually don't eat fish at all? You're a complete vegan?
At all. Like sometimes if I slip up, because what I don't like is like that kind of thing, that selling point of like, yeah, I'm a vegan for life and bun, no. I have slipped up because I've only been a vegan for just under 2 years.
So you regressed and you've gone back on it. You've gone back on it.
You know what I mean? I regressed. Like just being a pastor's son. My dad passed away now, but you know, being a pastor's son, I'm about spirituality. I don't endorse any religion. But basically, you will backslide. And when I backslide with my mackerel. You get me?
Nice.
And it's the mackerel with the Nigerian side of thing. When I get the pounded yam with a stew and
lots of carbs there.
And F4 spinach made with fish, made with pepper and whatnot.
Traditional Nigerian dish.
Traditional Nigerian dish. You have that with the fish.
What's the name of that dish?
It's called it's pounded yam and F4 re-roll. Re-roll means to stare. F4 is basically bush, but it's spinach.
So our Nigerian listeners will know definitely what you're talking about.
Definitely, absolutely. So basically, you know, you in a sense, you have to have the fish in front of you so that you can be like, nope, I don't want it. It's a mindset.
So you're building up your resistance.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great, the diet. So we're talking about diet, we're talking about sex, and we're talking about the mental attributes. How long did it take you to make the transformation and for you to stick to it?
Probably about 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. One of my exes, you know, she was always on, bless her, like she's an amazing woman. When she was, you know, she used to do this diet where she sometimes go into kind of vegetables and sometimes go into sort of like just a veganism meal, or you know, or more pescatarian.
Pescatarian, yes. That's just fish.
You know, so she goes back and forth. And I just saw how she did that. She went like that. And I think over the years, I just started to just, you know, think about it. It has to be in your mindset first. Like, I'm a lover of chicken. Like, I'm a lover of freaking, like, chicken wings. On Western Road, there's a spot, an African kitchen. Yeah.
So all the local spots.
Dude, they still do this chicken wings, with plantain.
Right.
Yeah? Plantain or plantain, because I'm mixed. I'm half and half.
Right.
And they used to have dip it in this stew, this little sauce, pepper, blah blah blah. It was beautiful.
Delicacy.
I gave that up.
So you're very committed.
I gave that up. It's not even just the commitment. It's just the fact that when you realise what it does to your body.
Right.
And I think sex sells, isn't it?
I think that's a fantastic endorsement for some people.
Sex sells.
It's been a fantastic interview.
Trojan
actually.
condoms.
Very, very interesting.
Tim Ford is a sponsor. No. Anyway,
and you have any social media links? We're going to put them down there.
Yeah, social media links. Tim Ford, TIMFORDE 79.
Okay.
Or Tim Ford Films. Or This Is What Black Love Looks Like.
Okay.
Or Tim Ford Management. That's all me basically.
Okay, we're going to try and drop them in a link.
Yeah. You're watching Health is Wealth. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, baby.
Fantastic interview. Thank you very much.
No worries.